Homemaking beyond maintenance. I saw a stitchery years ago that said, if a mother's place is in the home, then why am I forever in the car? Some mothers have responsibilities that take them away from home every day, but for most of us, daily trips are really unnecessary and can be a serious distraction. I've learned to keep lists and consolidate our trips. I find that I need to remain home for long stretches of time in order to get beyond the maintenance part of homemaking, stuff like cleaning, laundry, and ironing. If I don't stay home, I miss the creative part of homemaking. I miss, which for me is the needlework, crafting a dried flower wreath, training a young heart, or giving hospitality to a tired friend. Without these, I'd go crazy and burnout would become a serious threat. That was written by Carrie Swan in the Hearth the Home book. This book came out in 1995. I've had it for quite a while, probably since about then. I believe my sister got it first, and I just fell in love with it so much. She's a homeschooling mom that lived in Colorado and did everything from scratch, all her cooking. She did all these type of doll making, needlework, crafting, just amazing woman. And she's still alive, and you can actually, I'm friends with her on Facebook actually, so she'll post something once in a while. But she's older now. I believe she's older than me. But I searched everywhere for that homemaking beyond maintenance, because I knew it was somewhere. It was something I read, and it was in this book. And that reminds me of the things that I'm trying to do. I don't go that much. I take my dad on Wednesdays, and usually I'll go somewhere. Probably we go to church, and then Fridays I'll get groceries and such. But sometimes I get caught where I have to go out. But it does. If you have a problem with being able to get the things you want to done, it's because we're more than likely on the internet too long, which I'm guilty of YouTube too much. Well, when you follow a lot of people, you want to show them your love, and many channels I just really enjoy going to. Many I can sit and listen to, or do my work as I listen to them. And there's a very few that I need to watch while I do it. And so I've gotten to where I've cut back on a lot of different channels, but most of them I can listen to as I work. There's just probably about two or three out there that I have to watch to be able to know what to comment or anything, and to see if I would like to make something like that. But some things that I had pulled out of my crafting wall, I have a closet that has a lot of stuff in it that I've collected over many things since I was in my 20s. There's some cross stitch in there that I finally finished in my 20s. About one is about faith, and another is about what are little boys made of, snips and snails and puppy dog tails. I never finished that, and that was in my 20s. I'm going to finish those things. I want to finish those things. But right now I'm looking at making some Christmas presents, and these are some things I worked on a few years back, and I don't know why I stopped. They're coin purses that I'd gotten from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. I don't know if they still have them, you see. And I was wanting to make my sister one. This one's almost finished. I think she would like the teapot, but she likes flowers too. I kind of like the teapot. But this one's almost finished. And give one to her for Christmas. And I'm going to keep the other one because I only have the two. And these are the bookmarks. I think in one video I was talking about. I picked this up from Amazon. And it's like 8 different flowered bookmarks. I was going to make these one year's gifts and give like a little Christian devotional in it with something that I'd made. It comes with all this yarn and everything you need to make a bookmark. Look at that. And I need to do this while I can still see worth a flip, because my eyes are not getting any better. But it's very high quality bookmark is what it's going to be, and I really like it. It doesn't have a lot of stitching on each one either, and all the instructions are in here. Plus on the back it has other items that you can order. I'm not sure if they still have this, but they might. And I want to make one of those for my sister and my nieces and my daughter-in-law for sure, and maybe have a couple extra for a couple of friends. I thought that would be neat. I'll be lucky to get 4 of them done though. And then I have been looking some research up on my quilt, and I think I finally realized what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping I can work on it. I'll probably have to wait till the fall, because right now with working in the garden and weeding all the time, and um, I'm hoping to go to the farmer's market when they open up and buy some things that maybe I can water bath. And I've got a canner and I've never used it. And the first thing I want to do, these are things I've always wanted to do. I'm going to can some pinto beans. I'm going to follow the instructions and I'm going to put up some pinto beans. And that's going to be the first thing that I do, because I want to do something kind of easier. But I'm almost getting too old to learn how to do these things, and I really want to learn. But the water bath was very easy. I did pickles. I've done pickles and plum jams before, and a peach jam. And they all turned out really well. And I want to try to do the jams without sugar and try to see if there's a way, like do like a more of a preserve and not put a lot of sugar in it. So those are the things I want to try to do and find a recipe on that. But in this book, Carrie Swan has a lot, she cooks from scratch and always has. So she does not buy anything. I don't know if she does anymore, but back then she never bought anything that was convenience foods at all, because she was able to she worked from home. I think she went out like once a week while her husband went to work, and she homeschooled the kids and kept the house and cooked. I don't know how she did it all. This is one of the ladies that I really admired, and she's a Christian, and there's a lot of good, faithful things in here to talk about. And I'm going to read this one on 1 Thessalonians that I hear my friend Angela had a simple, quiet heart. Always, she'll say for her channel, and I love what she said about it with Paul. I can't find it just yet, but it's so many things. Right here I've underlined some stuff too, so I love this one. When you evaluate and prioritize, just remember the hand that rocks the cradle still holds the greatest influence in the world, and in order to train up a child in the way he should go, we ourselves need to be chewing on something to pass on and model. So we want to set ourselves as a good example to our kids and loved ones and other family and other women. And I'm really excited that I pulled this out, because I really would like to go over this with y'all if you'd like to see more about it. But I'm going to cut this video on off, because I got to get to getting lunch cooked, because I was uploading a couple of my husband's videos from their fishing adventure. I've got to teach him how to do that. But he has a fishing channel, just started. I started it for him. It's called Tommy. My husband loves to fish at Tommy Loves to Fish. And I'm going to change the name to Tommy. I don't know. My husband and son love to fish, or I don't know, these guys love to fish. I don't know. I'm going to name it something else, but I got to give it a few more days. But right now, it's if your husband or you like to fish, you might like to go there. It's just started. He just fishes on a little pond with a little pelican boat. So it's nothing extravagant. So, or boring really, because they're not long. They're not going to be long videos. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later, and may God bless you. Be sure to be working on your memory verse. I've got some more lined out. I've got to go to Hobby Lobby when I can and get some more of these little books. And I love these little clips. And I've got them at so many different things. I ran out, and they're so cheap. It's like $1.99 for 8 to 10 of them. They're magnetic. I love these little things. They're really good about keeping my place in so many different things that I'm working on or reading about. So anyway, I'm really trying to study the scriptures even more and listen to more biblical things on the internet while I'm working, and just filling my heart and my mind with good things like that, and not so much negative. But you do need to know what's going on in the world, because you are a Proverbs 31 woman who looks to the way of her household. So we got to still do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.